Get your CGR shirts and glassware at ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is brought to you by Magnum Skywolf. CGR is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of Twin Hawk. Yet another amazing game on the PC Engine from Toaplan, Masters of Truxton. Twin Hawk. Twin Hawk, originally released to the arcades in 1989 from Toaplan, brings up the age-old question, can't tanks and airplanes just get along? No. Certainly not in this game, because you will blow up many a tank, driving tanks, swimming tanks, diving tanks, submersible tanks. The enemy loves tanks. They should have really invested in a few airplanes, though. I like this catchy music. Here's a shot of Twin Hawk being played off the CGR CRT television, where it looks great and plays really well. I just love the PC Engine. It reminds me of the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. It's a great game system, so thanks to Mark from East Meadow, New York, and Ahmed from Springfield Gardens for spoiling me for life. Mark sent the PC Engine, and Ahmed sent this game, which is amazing. Twin Hawk. I reviewed this years ago on the Genesis, and it's a good game there, but better here. The PC Engine must have a reserve supply of blast processing. Although it can't touch the 32X in Cosmic Carnage, it just can't. Now, for the most part, Twin Hawk is a very straightforward vertical scrolling shooter, where you fly up and kill all the tanks coming down. The neat feature is that instead of a giant Truxton-like skull death super bomb, when you hit the one button on your controller, it calls in a support squadron of 6 airplanes to kick ass for you. Or at least kick ass with you. They're only good until something shoots them all down. The power-up system in Twin Hawk is really simple. You don't have lasers or anything like Fire Shark. You just increase the strength of your machine guns. And when you're destroyed, you lose your extra power, and that makes you really weak and vulnerable, so you'll be relying on your support craft a lot after you're destroyed. I think it's fun to watch how they get picked off one by one, and sometimes you'll have 1 or 2 left on the side giving you some backup. Like most of the other Toaplan games, Twin Hawk is a one-shot kill kind of game. If your plane gets shot, it explodes. My recommendation is don't get shot. It's you versus endless waves of tanks. Try to hang on to your weapon power-up as long as possible. I'm playing here on easy because that's the only way I can get through this game. I'm a giant pussy. It's not quite as easy as it looks though, because your hitbox, the area that registers a hit, is quite large in Twin Hawk compared to a lot of other spaceship-style shooters. If you get hit in the tail, you'll explode. As I understand it, there's also a Super CD version of this game for the PC Engine. Woo! I haven't played that one. I did a bit of reading online, and it seems like people actually prefer this one, for what it's worth. Ah, that boss. It's tough. There's a couple difficulty settings. It's a one-player game, and when you defeat the round, it loops and gets harder. It's a good game. Highly recommended on the PC Engine. It may not be quite as stylish or fancy as something like Gate of Thunder. It's just that good old Toaplan style vertical scrolling shooter, and you know Toaplan made that other game, Truxton! So it's gotta be good. This one is also one of the more approachable PC Engine games. You can find it out there on eBay for a reasonable price. Not to be confused with Twin Cobra, also an excellent game. It's Twin Hawk! So thank you once again to Alpha Royd, my man Ahmed from Springfield Gardens, New York. This one is really cool. I've had a great time playing it. It's just a good, straightforward, vertical scrolling shooter where you take out your aggression on little tanks driving in circles. When you step up the difficulty, there's way more shots in the air, so there's a lot here to love for all skill levels. Thanks again, Mark and Ahmed. There's many more PC Engine reviews coming soon, like Bomberman and Tatsugen, as well as Street Fighter 2 Final Zone 2 and Xevious. Because Xevians are the real humans, and they love PC Engine. Just like me. Now we need a sequel called Triple Hawk, which sounds like a beer, doesn't it? Can you tell it's Friday? If you're going to buy the game anyway, buy it through ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you. Now prepare for the Lord Carnage Club, where I celebrate these backers on Patreon by shouting their name in a volcano! Derek Langley. Beer is the trick. Steven Chucknick. From New Jersey. Michael Fernandez. People not named Michael Fernandez aren't Michael Fernandez. Al Stiver. Woo! EDM. Jason from British Columbia. Philipp Straubenmueller from Vienna, Austria. Cue the thunder. Jeff, Captain Dauntless, Briar. Cue the lava. I don't know what lava sounds like. It sounds like this. Jack Stavris from Australia. Ohad Kane, Master of Thunder. Chip Sankvale, Fighter of Space Bees. Woo! Rick DeBarros gets the extra disco. Michael and Ariana Nelson, Fighters of the Future. That's enough disco, because now it's time to shout, Busy Signal! That's right, and keep the volume loud and the party rocking for Sean Zoltek. Really? No. Sean Zoltek! Sergio Matthias Hergert! Tubular. Will.